Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the house Ocho Cinco and Hoosh Manzana built. Reser Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So the Oregon State Beavers will have some work to do after that short return. They've met in the so-called Toilet Bowl, and they've played to go to the Rose Bowl. It's run the gamut, but this one is always intense.
Yeah, Reese, I called that game back in 2009 where the winner was going to go to the Rose Bowl, and I had a chance to really feel the electricity and the excitement at Autzen Stadium that day. This really is a tremendous rivalry.
And even when a Rose Bowl isn't on the line, Oregon State just feels good. The in-state rivalry, the hate, it's always a good matchup.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll bring it back. It's low. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Ducks offense will get the ball for the first time. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be peeking that way from the free safety position.
Yeah, he's been watching the film. This dude in the middle, man, he can light people up. So you can't tiptoe. You got to be aggressive and run in there. But this is a pretty interesting matchup today.
Yeah, and I love safeties that make receivers think. Make them know they're going to be there over the middle of the field, and you better think twice about catching that football.
We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It's caught. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
7, Oregon State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Anderson. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early. Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the Kings to make anything happen.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Makes a move. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Handoff to the lone back. And the Ducks will move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Oregon State, 0.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Otten. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Quickly to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. They don't believe their kicker can roll double nickels with that 55-yarder, so they'll leave the offense out there on fourth down. It's a fumble! So he gets his own fumble back, but not enough for the first down, so they'll have to give up the ball. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They're trying to extend this already long drive. The 9th play is a 3rd and 3. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
7, Oregon State, 0.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking to move it through the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Beavers decide to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going up top. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there. 2nd and 10 here. They'll go back to the ground. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, Katie bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming, get after the QB, and you cause a fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Beavers!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Dickey. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Fires to the big fella. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a 1st down. Give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now from inside the red zone. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Unleashes one deep. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Got him downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got his man, makes the grab, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for the score. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, from Corvallis to Eugene, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Ducks and Beavers. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer?
And that pass is intercepted. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Now this offense is back on the field. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. Running back goes in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. He's looking to throw it. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He fires to the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. Got it behind the line. It's Dickey. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch was called for, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll have to sort it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, give on the inside. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Throws to the wideout. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They go to the draw. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Beavers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Give to the running back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Caught behind the line. It's McMillan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's got an open man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Gets it out fast. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Moss. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Ducks have this offense rolling. Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man quickly. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The give on the inside. Jukes his way for more. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Throws toward the end zone. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He caught it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a 1st down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 1st down from the 28. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quarterback's just going to take a knee. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.